Valentine's Day is almost here. And why not celebrate the people you love, be it your significant other, your friends, your family, your yippic,
your pet, with a delicious brunch.
Yes.
Treat someone to brunch. Our next guest has a beautiful spread. She's going to show us how to make. We introduced you to Cynthia Christensen back in December. She made, I'm going to say it, the best biscuit I've ever had. And I've seen some biscuits in this lifetime.
I believe you.
By the way, the recipe of those biscuits, still on our website. Still the most sought after
there we are.
recipe. Okay, she's a recipe developer.
I remember the pinch technique.
Oh, yeah. She's also the blogger behind But First We Brunch. We liked it so much, we brought it back.
Well, it would be wrong of us not to. Cynthia, thank you for coming back.
You're welcome. I'm so happy to be here.
Oh my gosh. Can we just take a look at
this beautiful, where's that overhead camera?
Beautiful, gorgeous.
Stunning.
So this is
art.
It's art. It is art, and they're all available on butfirstwebrunch.com. And this is a typical board that I would do, like if I was doing a brunch class at Heirloom Kitchen. I do the classes. Okay. So we have blueberry streusel muffins, 1 bowl yogurt pancakes,
all the things.
2-ingredient biscuits, but I added a third, which is cheddar cheese, because no one ever got mad at cheese.
No.
Spinach and feta frittatas. And these are my new crepes.
Okay.
Which she has spent the weekend
So
perfecting.
you're saying that we can recreate this brunch board at home.
Absolutely.
For the people we
love.
love.
But you know, Cynthia, this is wonderful. I need a beverage as well.
Okay, so what I have for you is, because it is 10:15, we're not going to do a cocktail, but we do have a raspberry mojito mocktail, and I have a couple here ready to go.
Let's pass.
You guys can see.
Look at these straws.
The vessel is gorgeous.
Cheers.
And I'm going to make this one. It's just lime and mint in the bottom, and you just muddle that. And I don't have a muddler.
Oh, wow.
So I just use a small rolling pin.
It's very refreshing.
Throw in my the homemade raspberry syrup.
Homemade. What'd you do?
Homemade raspberry syrup.
A little strawberry and
just raspberries, sugar and water, simmer it.
Boil it down.
And then I let it steep for about an hour.
Okay.
Wow.
And then into that, we're going to add some ice cubes to make it chilly.
It's delicious.
And
something about mint and strawberry is really nice.
I use these to open everything.
That's how I line my cabinets. Also, I open bottles.
I'm weak as a kitten, so.
As a kitten. Invention is the mother of necessity.
So we'll top that up.
How bougie this looks.
I know, right? Isn't it? I do like to throw in a nice little frozen raspberry, but if you're
not.
But
That's living.
And then we just garnish that baby up.
And
I join you.
Now we're ready for you. Cheers, darling.
Cheers. Thank you so much.
Valentine's Day.
I'm going to take this with me while
That
we.
is really good.
Oh yes, please do tell us about these shortbread biscuits. Please, please, please.
Okay, so the biscuits are 2 ingredients only. It's heavy cream and self-rising flour. And the reason this works, people are like, why does that work? And I've had over 250,000 people look at my reel just in the past week. My website's going crazy.
Oh, well, now you're showing off.
What do you make butter out of?
Cream.
Heavy cream.
Stop it.
Pour it in.
Milk.
That's it, heavy cream.
Heavy cream.
And you just mix that up.
And you
that's
said this is not all-purpose flour. This is self-rising.
Self-rising flour already contains.
Can you get that at the regular grocery store?
At a regular grocery store, yeah.
I have seen it. I just never knew what to do with it.
Now you make Cynthia's biscuits.
And then you just scoop it.
Oh my God, with the little ice cream scoop.
And you were not precious about it.
No.
She's moving quickly. She's moving very quickly.
Scoop that thing up.
Do you flatten it or you just leave it?
I leave it like that. I use the cream that's in the bottom here.
She doesn't
Brush
waste
the
anything.
top.
She doesn't waste anything.
Brush
Down
the
to
top.
the last drop.
And I always like a little bling, so a little sparkling sugar.
Oh, that's sugar. I thought it was a flaky salt.
Sparkling
Get
sugar.
out of town.
And
Into
through
the
the magic of
television of it. Oh!
We have these are our sweet versions. So there is one more ingredient. I added sugar because, you know, it's Valentine's Day.
Right.
So we added sugar.
So is it at a 350 oven? What's happening there?
425 degrees for about 15 minutes. The whole thing can be done in 20 minutes. The entire thing.
Okay.
Then I like to dollop it with, anytime you have something you think is dessert, put Greek
dessert.
yogurt in your whipped cream.
And that's the business. All right.
Excuse you.
We got to get on to the crepes because that's another.
That's for you, dear.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to eat. You walk through the crepes.
I'm going to.
The crepes,
help.
which we're going to pretend I'm flipping because I got really good at it this weekend.
We
I was
saw.
working at it.
If you're not
my
following
goodness.
her on Instagram, what are you doing?
I was doing it this weekend, and I was
It's all
like
in
a
the
child.
wrist, right? It's in the...
So I like my crepes a little bit darker than most people.
Sure.
And that's the way the French do it. Not that I'm French, but.
Well.
And there's a debate in my family. Oh, first I want to show you this. This is the original recipe. you can't touch it with your bare hands.
I was gonna say.
It's in its frame.
This is my daughter who's here with me today, that she wrote this recipe when she was 6.
Hello, daughter.
She's now 29. It says,
Stop it.
We call it our recipe for crappies.
Well, when I saw Cynthia, I saw this, and I said, "Is she doing something with grapes?" I thought it said grapes.
Crappies, we call them.
Let me see.
This is brilliant. All right, so you make the crepes.
So, and
I love that you just exposed your
I
daughter.
love to put the Greek yogurt cream and strawberries on it, but the debate in our house is whether it is Nutella or Nutella.
Okay, but can we get back to the crepe for a
The
sec?
crepe.
What's the trick? What is the one takeaway you can give to folks at home if they are adventurous enough to make it from scratch?
Okay, first thing is that you want to let your batter rest. You can make it up to 2 or 3 days ahead even.
Really?
Because there's no leavening agent to go bad or anything like
Okay.
that. So you can stick it in the refrigerator for 2 or 3 days, have 1 or 2 crepes.
Okay.
And then put it back in the refrigerator.
Okay.
If you can eat 1 or 2 crepes.
So let it sit.
I mean, I
That's
could eat
your-
like 6
Right,
of
because
those.
that allows all the flour to hydrate, and then you can see if you need to add a little bit more liquid, because you want it to be nice and thin, like
Right.
about the texture of heavy cream.
Okay.
And then you just fold that.
This is delicious.
Into
it on the
quarters.
plate.
You're not wasting any
I
time.
love a
You're not
powdered
messing around.
Little powdered sugar.
All right, well, I feel
Oh,
like
Marty, that's for
I
you.
should probably taste this because it feels like the right thing to do. Oh, well,
She's really
while
gonna
you're at it
pulling all the steps.
with the crappies, thank you.
And don't worry, you can find all of these recipes. I know I have something on my lip. Yep. On our
It's
website,
fine.
just go to pixel7.com. Click on our tab, the New York Living tab. Everything you need will be right there.
Everybody needs a Cynthia in their life. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And you should probably leave this board here.
Thank you for the
Oh,
crappies
that's
recipe.
this is for everyone here. to
Okay,
have.
for safekeeping. Thank
oh,
you.
God, here we go. I mean, the people are going to be coming down in droves from these stores today. Cynthia, we love you, but first we brunch. Coming